For these female, Amity is all. Everyone learn how's our slogan. So which one female knows and which the some doesn't, we learn them. He's a circle of supporting about us. Lynn belongs to a females team, that begun in the previous 80s. It was based by the deceased Dorothy Dixon Burrow, since she felt down there wasn't quite in Sheffield how switched groups of female to get along. She was a obstetrician and a feminism and a policy militant. She solved we necessary a females team for Afro-Caribbean lady since we weren't implicated in whatever, we did anything, says Lynn. Dorothy's concept became Sheffield and Area Afro Society Associate, and which begun out as a society team has led to lifetime long ties. To me, the big problem is my man's imbecility, says Lynn. While my mum gone off, I went to the team and said them and ruined downward. Later my man's imbecility escalated. Down there's anything lot the female at the team could do, but they heard. I was vision a counselor too much, but at the females team down there was more than supporting and I could away a load. The team has modified above period. This major cause for the team was workout and compliance us fit and wholesome. It wasn't particularly for dark female but just dark female visited. We outdoor it up to nobody very who was concerned, but I believe human beings fair mind we were a dark society center, and so just for dark human beings, says Lynn. We get various speakers in to say on chest carcinoma, how to inspect oneself and searching for lumps and bumps. We had human beings of the justice go and say on benefits and lodging. We had a few of us who were shy and timid, so we had negotiations on getting trust and how to say out if there were affliction of psychological public health issues or misuse. Lynn says the team has very helping her profit trust. I was shy and verdant since my parenting was so stringent, so I've scientific lot of amity. The team has been fleeing outside trips for on 6 years, and Lynn finds them relaxation and therapy. While you include distress and problems at household, thou're capable to overlook it. You fair get in the crisp verdant landscape and breathe. The item is, a lot of us are rather ancient. I'm the youngest at 67. He's to hold busy and hold the reason busy. I learned newly how equine galloping and things very assist in imbecility and depressive, and I didn't understand how essential it was. The outside trips are run for the female by Maxwell Ayamba at the Sheffield Ecological Motion. We couldn't include reached which we include out of him, and we can't appreciate him quite, says Lynn. Bark has been friends into some members of the team for 30 years. How's length term amity, she says. He's pleasant to go along in human beings thou ve named a length period. Thou ve got a lot of things in overall in every some and we laughter and say. I believe I am a powerful female, I believe we all are. In the struggles how we've had to go via increase our family and work and behavior in community and racist. We're really powerful since we've surmount a lot of misery. Bark says how activities, such as fishery, enable the female to keep their household and everyday usual over, and say in a weakened environmental. She says they talk on topics such as diabetic imbecility and insulation. Down there's how cohesiveness in the team, too much, how's really difficult to kill since we've been along so length we include a actual proximity, she says. All difficult situation or problems thou possessing you can stake it and consultation will be taking into account. Love while we had problems in our family at high school, we utilized to include a dark parents supporting team and go in the high school and encounter in the parents and the family and say on how to surmount several of the challenges. Fair by upcoming along as a supporting team you get force of how, and how's really precious. Carmen, who is in her 80s, says the excursion reminds her of departure Fishery in Guyana, wherever she grew up. My older sibling and I utilized to go fishery but we took the minnow household, we didn't cast them behind. We would prepare them, fry them or do minnow curry. She describes fishery as a class in forbearance. If the minnow doesn't sting so, down there's no requirement to get irate since no wants to be trapped, do they, she says. I've had to find out forbearance. While thou re youthful you tend to race and wish things made currently. As you get older you find out, he's no nice enterprising the ship of. You include to find out to be patient in human beings, especially grown-ups, since if thou ve done a fast judgment and he's incorrect later, you include to go love a dog in yours plume among yours legs and how's no nice. He's superior to expect. She says how the team has emboldened her to do things how she wouldn't usually do. Her man dead 2 year back, and lifetime out of him hasn't been lightweight. The team for me is friendly communication. They include been near me while I necessary them although they weren't aware of it. And I've learned to loving human beings a lot more profound. I loving the rural area since I was unborn in the nation. It is beautiful present. It feels peace, down there's crisp airborne, and I sense live while I'm in the nation, very live. Elaine came up Jamaica to Sheffield 59 year ago, she says while she arriving down there weren't lot dark human beings and it was difficult. Ultimately she got a job and got to aware lot of regional human beings. For her, the team is on receive along in friends and hard thing brand new. I've trapped 2 minnow and I'm order agitated. At first period I've always been fishery. Not one always very requested me to and I never mind on it. I loving the landscape, the water supply, the ambience, the business how thou re in. It makes me sense nice, she says. We're fair lady manufacturing jokes and tantalizing every some. Occasionally we can't do it in a man, it might not be relevant. The man in my lifetime fair likes to do his kindergarten.